It's Wednesday morning. I have been confused all week about my days, but I got it right. It's Wednesday morning. That means hump day. It's hump day. That's right. Hump day. So glad to be here with you. We're live here at Kempner High School where we had Making the Grade, and just a wonderful student. Lauren Chandler was our honoree today. All right, let's go ahead and kick it off. The one and only, the GOAT. It is Jose Grignon. Jose Grignon. I'm trying to get it right, man. Good morning to you. What's on your mind?
I think you really enjoy the, how should I say, the expression of the name that's elongated to a certain extent.
It's called the theatrics. We're going to call it theatrics. Jose Grignon.
Oh.
You know, we love the theatrics behind Jose Grignon. We love doing that. I just love doing that, you know. Smooth name.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Guy.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, we had a story on today that, I hate to say this, but 2 raccoons, or maybe even 3 raccoons, maybe even 4 raccoons, are terrorizing some families in Southeast Houston at an apartment complex. The raccoons have been crawling through the vents, you know, and they've been behind the baseboards, scratching and you know, just causing a whole bunch of problems. You know, it is a wild Wednesday here, and it was very wild Wednesday today with the raccoons. You know, this is I don't know what I would do if I had raccoons, you know, in my home, in my apartment. I would kind of freak out, because they're not really tame creatures. They can be very, very violent, you know, and they can bite, you know. So I really do feel for those families who are going through that. I think it's a Tiffany Bay Apartments on the east side, the southeast side. We've been trying to contact.
Don't go there.
Neither will I.
Nope.
You know, we've been trying to contact management to see if they've done anything. They have put some traps outside of the apartments, but the residents say those traps really do not. They don't hit it. You know, they really like something else to be done. Maybe animal control should come out to the location and try and trap them officially, not just putting traps out there and hopefully allowing them to go inside the traps, but going out and actually trapping those creatures. You know, we had a very serious story, and that was that 5 law enforcement officials who were in the Uvalde situation at the elementary school there are now under investigation, and it's going to be up to the Inspector General of the state to decide whether they will be reprimanded. Initially, the director of DPS, Stephen McCraw, had blamed local law enforcement, but apparently what was an inquiry has now turned into an investigation into the roles that some of these DPS troopers played, because they had close to 400 people on site in Uvalde. And now the investigation is moving into a situation where they're starting to, you know, look at those officers as well. Initially, they felt that it was just the local officers, local police involved, who should have been in charge. And Joe Arredondo, who was the the CISD, Uvalde CISD police chief, he was terminated 2 weeks ago. He's the only one who has been reprimanded in any way, and now there's a possibility that others will be reprimanded for their action or their inaction at the middle school that we had that horrible incident back in May. Now, Governor Greg Abbott is saying that the state's power grid, you know, that kind of went down when we had that freeze a year and a half ago. He's saying that we're going to have enough power for the fall and the winter. that is something that everyone is really concerned about, because ERCOT is in charge of that, and they're saying that there will be plenty of power to meet the demands throughout the state. However, they did not give out their seasonal forecast as they had been doing for decades. The grid operators stopped announcing the reports after last year's winter storm. COVID.
Okay.
COVID is now going to be looked at kind of like the flu. You know how some people get the annual flu shot? There will be an annual
Sure.
COVID shot as well. You know, COVID, a lot of folks were thinking that COVID was going to leave. COVID is here to stay. And they are advising folks, if you haven't gotten that booster or the third booster, to go ahead and get that third booster. Pfizer and Moderna. Moderna's shot is for those who are 12 and older, and Moderna's is for 18 and older. It's really critical for those who are above the age of 55, because they're the ones who are most susceptible and the ones who will be the ones needing that that technology, because it is new mRNA technology. And mRNA, I don't know what that means, but you know, it's technology that scientists use to be able to predict which strain that we see about 2 months in advance, and then they'll come out with a shot that you can get to take care of that. Do you remember those Juul cigarettes, Juul cigarettes, those vaping thingamajiggies that a lot of youngsters had been using? There's now a $400 million settlement with the e-cigarette company, and out of that $400 million, the state of Texas is going to be getting $43 million from that settlement. This was something that Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton kind of led. He was the one who spearheaded everything here in the state, because it was something that a lot of parents had gone to him and said that their children were utilizing these vape products, and he was able to get this, or he was one of many attorneys general to be able to get this settlement taken care of. You know, that's kind of what I got today, Nate. You know, just wanted to update the folks on some news stories that they may not have heard during the news if they did not watch the news, since we're online right now, and ask people to tune in to Fox 26 News at noon, when we will try and update you with the latest information.
Well, that sounds like a plan, Jose Grignon. We certainly appreciate you, and we will catch up with you tomorrow. I'm getting pretty good at this, you know, between a few other people, you know, and yourself. Jose Grignon, thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. All right, guys. All right. Listen, I want to thank you guys for watching. We certainly appreciate you. I don't have the stream, so I can't see exactly who you are, but I have a pretty good idea, but I don't want to call any names because there are probably some new viewers. So the more viewers we have, the better the party is. I'm going to make this short and sweet. First of all, Astros lost last night. They have a chance to come back and win tonight, and we're talking about that will be the rubber game of the three. We've got Christian Javier on the mound for the Astros going tonight, so let's see what happens there. Texans are getting ready for their first game of the regular season Sunday at Indianapolis. We plan to have a preview tomorrow. We plan to be at training camp tomorrow. We've got to see how things are going to shake out and see if that's going to work. And if we are able to make that happen, you'll be able to get a preview tomorrow at training camp. Other than that, enjoy your evening. Also, WNBA playoffs are still underway as well. Coco Gauff lost at the U.S. Open. I can go on and on and on, but we're going to stop right there. Listen, we need to thank some folks back at the station, all right? Let's go through the list, and you know who you are, but we read your name every day to make sure you know that we appreciate you. Daniela Cinderella, the very stylish Janae, Lisa Taylor, Shining Diamond, Rhoda Big Personality, Shanette, Barbie Doll Barbie, Carolina Lena Sanchez, Jessica the Great Berman, Rico the Suave Jones, The Lion, Grambling grad Kevin Collins, the chef John Butler, also known as Mr. Meat. That name courtesy of Johnny Two Big Toes Rodriguez, Hockey Dan, Juan, Can I Get a Mic Check Miller, Big Daddy Bradley, Texas Tech Grandpa Mark Jenner, Alex What's Up Supco, the Mixmaster Randy, Pickle Juice Tilly, Old Miss Maggie Chris Lambo Lamborghini, John Bill Street Chastain. Thank y'all. Also my man Dave Lanier, the mayor. Thanks for being out here, Dave. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.